Hello everyone, welcome back to Marty Motoring. Today we're going to go over the first small modifications to my 2008 Lexus IS F. So hello everybody, my name is Martin. If you're new, this is Marty Motoring. I do a lot of Lexus second generation IS videos. I just got this Lexus IS F like a couple days ago and wanted to show you some of the first modifications I've done to it and what I have planned and coming in the very near future. So I'm filming this with my GoPro 10. Let me know how you like it. I usually film with a Sony a7 III, which is my go-to camera, but just trying this GoPro out. Maybe we can get some in-car footage here before it gets dark. But anyway, here's the car. It has just about 146,000 miles on it. I've driven it 2 or 3 times so far. Haven't really had a lot of time with working at home and other stuff going on, but I've really been enjoying it, and there are a few mods that I did for the one day I actually had time. Last video I kind of went over everything it has, the Borla exhaust, the tune, everything like that, but now I'm going to show you what I've done so far. Up front we got a new Lexus OEM emblem. I sanded the chrome down, painted it satin black, and then clear coated it. Same thing with this grille. I did install some sea light off Amazon. They're just cheaper LEDs, some low beams in these 𝗕𝗡𝗪𝗖𝗍 V2 headlights. So they look a lot like the 2012 headlights with the dots. Now there's a 6,000 Kelvin white LED to match the check mark, and it just looks so much better than the halogens that were in there, especially at night. Better visibility, and with the projector and the setup, it doesn't blind people. And then down at the bottom, I have some yellow LEDs that I put in. I don't even remember the brand though. I had them laying around. I want to say they're 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗏. I'm not exactly sure, but they look great either way and just give the front a pretty unique look. Like I said in the first video, when I got this car, I'm not a huge fan of the silver, so I do want to wrap it. So these are things that will hopefully carry over to the wrap, like a lot of the black accents and such. And how could I forget the front lip? Now this carbon fiber front lip actually came with the car but was not installed. I also have side skirts and rear spats, so I want to get all that on. But first things first, I took the whole bumper off. I did some touch-up paint, and I tried to kind of repair a crack that was there without having to buy a new bumper right now. And then while the bumper was off, I could drill the carbon fiber into the whole bumper itself, so it all comes off as one piece. I was just working out some of the bumper fitment. It was pretty bad over here, but I messed with it to get it nice and flush. Under the hood here, I transferred over the strut tower brace that we had on the IS350. It's just so cool. I wanted to keep it, and I had just gotten it and spent like $400 on it, so I didn't really want to just give it away with the car, and I kind of knew I was getting the ISF. It was like a 50-50 chance, so I just kept it, and I'm glad I did, because now I put it on the car. That's really all that's going on under here. These struts are bad, so I have new ones coming tomorrow, so the hood will stay up. Moving on to the very dirty wheels. We have the limited edition Neiman Marcus wheels. I switched the sides because they were facing the wrong way. Now the blades are facing forward as they should be. I put some black lug nuts on, and I actually had some wheel spacers that I threw on there, 20mm, and it just makes the fitment so much better for these stock wheels. I am waiting on a fender liner, as you can see. We're just going to do both of the fronts because they're pretty torn up, and you can see the fitment of the wheels is so much better. It's like, it's flush. Honestly, 15mm probably would have been fine, but 20s were all I could find. With the lip and the wheels spaced out, even though they're dirty, and everything, the black lug nuts, it just looks so much cleaner already. And now we can move to the back. I got this license plate frame, and I think that just looks a lot cleaner than just nothing. I also have a black badge I want to put on. We have the RR Racing decal, and of course the Marty Motoring logo. Nothing too crazy going on for the back. I did order some LED tinted, smoked, whatever you want to call it, reflectors, and I think those will look a lot better. I don't know if I'll actually hook them up as brake lights, but I do want to tint those and, you know, just replace them. It's a lot easier than trying to spray those. And then for the ISF, I found a set that's all blacked out. It's gloss black, and even the F is like this really cool gloss black, so I may do that just to have the whole black theme going on back here. The black and silver is really what I'm going for while it's silver, but I do want to wrap it, and a lot of that stuff will transfer over, and it's going to look awesome. I do want to paint the calipers yellow. That will be coming whenever I have time, and that will also go with the wrap. Here on the inside, I haven't had much time to clean it up or anything like that, but we did get a few things sorted. As I mentioned in the last video, we got the F start button And then this area, I couldn't find this piece anywhere. A lot of places I had to buy the whole stereo, and I didn't want to do that. I actually found somewhere online that sold it, and I ordered it. I don't know if it'll ever show up, but I hope that this plastic piece and clock just kind of all comes out. And I just can't wait to have a full nice piece that isn't cracked and doesn't have the residue here, which is easy to take off. I have some goo gone, I can do that, that's fine. I just want to replace the whole piece. So the plan next, when I have free time, is to clean this thing, deep clean it. Like I said in the first video, I still haven't had time. It's only been a few days. And then start the bigger mods. These are all little things that I'm just doing because they're kind of cheap and easy to do, and making it a lot cleaner and enjoying it. A lot of people ask me that haven't owned an F, and they would like to know, how does it drive? So let's take a little drive and I'll show you. Got that nice V8 rumble. Now we do have this check system light still. If you remember the last video, I had an AFS light. I pulled the fuse that was for the headlights that are aftermarket, and that is gone. Now this TPMS light, I got it tested. For some reason, the one tire just died and just needs replaced. So I have that on order, and I'm using a Denso OEM part off Amazon, and then we put that in the tire and program it. So that should be gone soon as well. Gas mileage has been around 17, which isn't bad. That's kind of the same as my supercharged 350 got, and that is on 93 octane, because that is what we have here in Pennsylvania. And it's really cool, this F that comes up. So anytime I will go to the gear selection here and then go into manual mode, this F comes up, and it'll stay like that. But right now we're getting that check system light. So once we fix that, we'll have the F all the time. So we'll just hit some of the back roads here. This just looks so funny with this head setup, but it'll be worth it for your view. Got those nice hard shifts. Something I forgot to mention is that I did an oil change. We used Pennzoil, did 10 quarts. I did it myself and just made sure everything was good there. The engine seems to be running a lot better. I think the other oil was just very old. Everything is just a lot smoother. I do want to address some of the suspension and bushings on this. It is 2011 suspension, struts and springs and everything like that. But the rest of the bushings on this car, other than the front lower control arms, which are RR Racing upgraded ones, the other bushings on the car are pretty old probably, and probably not that stiff. There seems to be a lot of driveline play in some of the shifts, kind of like a manual car when you shift and it just kind of jerks around. So I'm not sure what that's about. You can see the car has a nice roar to it. It's not too loud. I would like to make it a little bit louder and less tame, but this is very tame, and you know, we're just going easy, and then when we step on it, that third to second downshift is my favorite. It does like this rev match, and it sounds so good. That's flat out. Doesn't have that same like crazy boost feeling that the supercharged 350 had, but I still like it a lot. It's very linear, and that's really like the nice thing about V8s. And yeah, this would be cool to supercharge, but with this mileage and being the year and everything, I don't know that I will. I might just go full bolt-on and enjoy it. I don't know if I'll supercharge it, only because that is like 10 grand. I don't want to spend too much on an older, higher mileage car, even though it is an F. All right, and let's try traction control off. So we hold this, VSC comes on, and so it does launch pretty nice. That wasn't like a hard launch or anything, but it's pretty fun. Losing a little traction there, but overall this thing's pretty grippy and safe. It really corrects itself, and it's not bad. With the wheel spacers, I think I'm rubbing a little bit now, but I have worked out a deal with someone from RR Racing, one of the employees. I'm actually buying a set of his wheels, and they're gonna look awesome on this thing. I can't wait to reveal them and what color they are. So there was a little bit of a drive and the first mods on my car. This is a very simple start, but there's a lot more mods coming, so hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along with the ISF mods. Drop in the comments what you would like to see next, and what do you think of the car so far. I've really been enjoying it, and I can't wait to do more with it. I'm living the V8 life now, and I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to show you the new mod I have for the dash, the wheels that are gonna come, the wrap color, a lot of stuff I want to do in the future, but we're doing it one step at a time. So definitely hit that subscribe button to follow along, and hit like if you enjoyed this video. With that said, thank you for watching, and as always, keep those wheels turning. So long, farewell.